for people that think addiction treatment is fixed, cured just by the medicine, why is that wrong?
I wish it was that easy, you know.
I do a group here. It's actually hanging up on the wall over here, my addiction toolbox group. And it's basically a way to visualize that addiction can't be solved just by Suboxone. So in the group, I have colored tools, color a house, and the hammer is the Suboxone. So I say, okay, so you have a hammer to build your recovery house. How well is that going to go? You're going to be able to put your foundation down. You're going to be able to build your walls and your roof and all this. They're like, well, no. I'm like, okay, what other tools do you need? You need the counseling. You need the support. You need friends and family. If you don't have family, you have to build your own support network. So, and I know a lot of people are like, oh, Suboxone's a miracle drug, but really, like, you need all the other aspects to go along with it to build that house, to build your recovery.
Absolutely. And addiction is more than just an addiction to the drug. There's a lot of lifestyle changes that happen in active addiction. There's a lot of choices that are made that medication only can't fix. And in reality, I would love it if just the medication could fix it all, but that's not reality. And that's why we have the jobs that we do, because it's not just a choice. It's not just, waking up and deciding, hey, I want to get high today. There's a lot more that goes into that medication doesn't fix.
Addiction isn't like you have to do group and this and this and then you're healed. Like, no, like Emily mentioned, some people aren't good in group. Some people need that individual. Some people love group and don't need as much individual.
Or both. Maybe they need both.
Yeah, and maybe you do need both. But I think the main thing to remember, like with addiction, is that everybody got here some way. It wasn't I woke up and I want to use 5 grains of heroin today at the very beginning. Like, no, like things happen to make them make the choices they made. And so you kind of have to peel back some layers and figure out where that started and kind of start healing from there. And someone may be, trauma from a parent. Some people may be just a car accident. They got addicted from the doctor. And it's kind of, you have to figure out their own treatment to be able to help them. If I just go in there and be like, okay, you did this, so let's just heal you right here. Like, no, you can't do that. Like, medication from doctors, you don't get everybody high blood pressure medication to deal with diabetes. No, like everybody's different. Everybody goes through different things. So you kind of have to just take a step back and remember, like, they've been through everything. They've been through different things. So you have to help them heal from their own trauma, whatever it may be.
And not everybody has trauma, so it doesn't make sense to put everyone in a trauma class. Mm-hmm. That's more one-on-one. That's not something we would want someone to talk about in a group where they feel uncomfortable or could be re-traumatized. So they have the option to do that. It might not make sense for everybody to be in an anger management class. We offer it, but you also may need individual counseling. So, it would, like I said, it would be great if a medication fixed it all. I might not have a job, and I'd be happy not having a job because this isn't an issue, but it is.
Right.
So we've got to meet our patients where they're at. And that's really what it comes down to, compassion and the patient being an expert in their experience, because they are at the end of the day.